13 Reasons Why by J. Asher, Book Summary. 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher is a gripping and emotionally intense novel that explores the ripple effect of our actions and the hidden pain people carry. Told through a dual narrative, the story follows Clay Jensen, a high school student who receives a mysterious box of cassette tapes recorded by his classmate and crush, Hannah Baker, who recently died by suicide. Each tape reveals one of the 13 reasons, or people, Hannah says contributed to her decision to end her life. Through this structure, the book confronts bullying, rumors, sexual assault, and emotional neglect, making a powerful statement about the importance of empathy, listening, and accountability. This is a summary of 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher, from perfectsummary.com, where we give you the gist so you can decide if you want the rest. This breakdown unpacks a powerful, haunting narrative that forces readers to examine the impact of their words, choices, and silences. You can find more at perfectsummary.com, listen to the Perfect Summary podcast everywhere podcasts are available, or watch our breakdowns on YouTube at Official Perfect Summary. The story begins when Clay Jensen finds a box of cassette tapes on his doorstep. He quickly learns they were recorded by Hannah Baker, a classmate who recently died by suicide. As Clay listens, he discovers that each of the 13 recordings is addressed to a person who Hannah believes played a role in her descent into despair. The tapes guide Clay through various locations in town, retracing Hannah's steps and unraveling the events that led to her final decision. Hannah's voice, captured on tape, is raw and unfiltered. She doesn't seek revenge or pity. She wants to be heard and understood. Her narrative reveals a series of moments that individually might seem small or dismissible, but collectively created a crushing emotional burden. These include betrayals by friends, slut-shaming, gossip, manipulation, and sexual violence. At the heart of her story is the devastating realization that no one truly saw her. Not her peers, not the school staff, and not even those who claimed to care. Clay's journey through the tapes is both physical and emotional. As he listens, he's forced to confront not only what others did to Hannah, but how he himself missed the signs and stayed silent. He becomes a stand-in for the reader, experiencing regret, helplessness, and moral awakening. His pain is palpable, not because he hurt Hannah directly, but because he feels complicit in a culture that allowed it to happen. A central theme in the novel is the cumulative effect of small cruelties. No single person is the reason. Instead, the story shows how casual cruelty, negligence, and passivity can layer until a person feels utterly alone. Hannah's experiences are not extreme or exaggerated. They're disturbingly familiar, reflecting what many teens endure daily. This realism is what gives the novel its emotional power. The book also critiques the failures of adult intervention. When Hannah finally seeks help from a school counselor, his response is shockingly inadequate. Instead of probing deeper, he lets her leave, essentially confirming her belief that no one will truly help her. This moment becomes a tipping point, underscoring the tragic consequences of missed opportunities and unasked questions. Through Hannah's voice, J. Asher gives readers a glimpse into the inner world of someone who feels invisible, misunderstood, and defeated. But he also emphasizes that every action matters. The novel becomes a call to be present, to speak up, to ask questions, and to extend kindness, because we rarely know the full weight others are carrying. Despite its heavy themes, 13 Reasons Why is not just about despair. It's about responsibility, impact, and the urgent need for compassion. It's a reminder that we are all interconnected, and that even the smallest choices can leave lasting impressions on someone else's life. Check the description to explore the full book and reflect more deeply on this powerful, cautionary tale. Thanks for spending time with us today. This has been a summary of 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher, brought to you by perfectsummary.com, your go-to for in-depth book breakdowns, thoughtful podcast recaps, and engaging video content. Be sure to listen to the Perfect Summary podcast on all major platforms and check out our video summaries on YouTube at Official Perfect Summary.